tastes good.
Okay. Holy crap. This is so hard to navigate when I have been doing Xbox streams. Yay. We'll keep that up. We'll turn everything else down to 80. I got like 90 on the rest of this, I guess. Okay, I think that's okay. I think that's alright, is it? Alright, I'm gonna get away from the little grapple things. These grapple things are kind of annoying. Which, come to think about it, I should probably put... Here, let's put this on Do Not Disturb. And then we can continue, I suppose. Anyway, welcome back everybody to the channel. I am Shiriki Chaos, and today, it's a little bit long overdue. We are definitely not doing a Bowser's Castle, because, I don't know, just because. That I can kind of do the rest in my own time, so... And besides, you're just mostly using trial characters, let's be honest, just to see if you like them and you want to pull for them, let's be honest. I guess our only objectives today are the Carlotta and Cantarella story quests. Honestly, my personal favorite character probably in this game is probably Cantarella, honestly, but I guess we're gonna go all the way over here, back to Renacida. You know how the grind be in this game, huh? The grind be grinding in this game, I'll be honest. I guess we'll switch back to Rover. Is this just like a thing that happens in Solaris? I mean, this is on a whole ass other island, but is this like a common thing in Solaris? Where it's literally downpouring and then in Jinzhou it's totally dry and sunny? Is that like a thing? I don't know. I guess without further ado, let's get right into it. Oh wait, I have to change the time of day, don't I? Alright, just in case if it has to do something else, that is camera, that's not changing time. Shoot, what did it say? 22 and 2, okay. Maybe one of these times we'll get it right. Alright, let's just go in between. Should we just go right? Let's go at 2030. Should be it, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, go meet Carlotta between this time. If I have to change or update the volume, I will.
The midnight chime has faded, yet the night endures. Restless hearts long for an understanding that should be ours. In the freest place of Ragunna, I await your arrival. This should be the place Capello mentioned in his invitation.
With this invitation, I wish to personally thank you for all you have done for the Montelli family, and to amend the slight misstep in your reception. I hope this gesture will help to mend any misunderstandings and strengthen our alliance. In the name of the Montellis, I shall honor my allies as I do my own kin and blood.
Okay, well, bye, I suppose?
In the freest place of Ragunna, I await your arrival. Yours sincerely, Capello Montelli.
I knew it. Another invitation. That's kind of their signature, huh? But this wasn't Carlotta. Who's this Capello guy?
Bad news? He's the uncle Carlotta told us about, owner of the pendant.
Oh yeah, the big boss of the vault and all that jazz.
I'll be honest, I almost forgot about him.
Hurt swinging by Carlotta's family.
I legit forgot about him.
I bet he's got something good planned. A pile of money. Maybe a mega feast.
Make someone happy.
Ugh. been feeling pretty weird lately. My head's all wobbly. I might not be able to show right when you need me.
Just get some rest. I can manage. I'll make sure to eat all the food for you.
Okay, you've got this. If anything happens, just smash your way through. Anyway, I'll
Someone's
leave
been
this to
eyeing
you
the
then.
Hulk.
Oh, but hey, if you ever need my help, just give me a shout, okay?
Someone's been taking after the Incredible Hulk. Smash! Well, I guess that would be All Might, wouldn't it?
To locate me so precisely and deliver the invitation right into my hands. This Capello Montelli knows what he's doing.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Forgive me for not meeting you properly until now.
Capello Montelli?
Guest from the Black Shores, laureate of the Carnival, savior and friend of the Montellis. Your presence is an honor.
Okay, well, at least we're well known.
Allow me to formally introduce myself.
Oh, it
I am Capello
is!
Montelli, Carlotta's uncle, son of the Padrino, and the next head of the family.
Given Capello's stature, a private meeting at this hour? Is it really just about gratitude?
Why send an invite from someone of your rank? I hope this meeting is as simple as it seems. We can't be too careful.
Without you, the traitors wouldn't have been captured, and I freed from their hands. While Carlotta has expressed our family's gratitude, I feel obliged to do it in person.
But wouldn't she have known about it and told us herself?
But unfortunately, the traitors had little to offer, and the one behind them is still in the shadows. Unnerving, isn't it?
Or he's right before us. Don't worry, Carlotta is on it. I heard it's someone high up in the family. Your family issues aren't my concern.
I'll wait for her findings then.
Rover legit said, screw your family.
Things aren't as bright for the Montellis as they may seem. The Order, Phaesalias, and the Fraxidas, any attempt to break the status quo puts us at risk. The traitors we captured were a warning, but also a reminder to survive. I must seek alliances beyond the family.
You know, it's kind of nice going back to Wuthering Waves.
Especially with you, just as Carlotta did.
You were Carlotta. What's the difference? Though I was already an ally to the entire family. That's true. Huh.
Now that you mention it, let me be clear. Carlotta is dear to me, and nothing will change that.
Why are you doing that zoom-in posture? That's liar posture. Don't do
She's
that.
from the lesser branch of the family. Tradition says I, the rightful heir, should manage dealings with the Black Shores, not her.
That is definitely liar stance.
Restoring order and benefiting the family as I intended, that's what I meant in the letter by amending a slight misstep.
I don't trust this guy. Where's Carlotta? I trust her. Plus, she'll get out the
leader of the
blicky.
Black Shores must have sent you here with a purpose. Tell me, and I will offer you support far beyond what Carlotta could provide.
Bro, we are the leader of the Black Shores. What you talking about? And Shorekeeper. Shorekeepers also. I can't give you an answer now. Support with high price, I suppose.
The choice is yours, of course. But as the family heir, I will not see my authority undermined, even by those I consider allies.
Bruh, the choice is yours. Who are you, Jigsaw?
So if you can't stand by my side, I'd prefer you stay out of the Montelli's affairs. Otherwise, believe me, you won't want to find yourself at odds with us, no matter how strong you are.
You sure about that? Has anyone in your little family taken down a Threnodian? I don't think they have.
You're welcome to remain an observer from the sidelines, but once you join the table, you play by the rules. My rules.
You sure about that? We have literally resurrected our own self. Or made ourselves immortal.
Well said. But the rules are not set in stone, are they?
There's our baby girl! There she is! There's our baby girl who always got our back. Let's go. And she's happy.
What matter of intrigue brought you and Rover together at this hour, Uncle? A table? Are we speaking of a splendid card game, then?
Carlotta, let me borrow one of them pistols.
Your timing is most unfortunate. Our little chat just finished.
Pity. I didn't think you'd pull her aside for a private word, especially after all Rover and I have been through together.
Bro, we've been through a lot.
But since you've finished, would you excuse us now?
Yeah, she's the only Montelli we need.
Carlotta, you stay. I have more to discuss with you.
Meet me at the rendezvous. Beware the ice.
We could always chop his head off right here, right now. Just saying, we could chop his head off right here, right now.
A gun is a powerful tool, but only in the hands of the worthy.
I understand, Uncle. I've never forgotten where my privileges come from, nor will I covet what's not mine. The Black Shores, the Carnival. My sole principle is whether they benefit the Montellis. I will execute any command that strengthens the family, and crush any threats to our standing.
Whoa, excuse me there.
Very well. Keep your words in mind.
Uncle, about Bennett, have you heard?
That family thief stealing from the vault. Why? Are you suggesting I failed my duties?
Yes. Yes, we did, you self-entitled prick. I don't like this dude.
Not at all. I just happened to overhear someone talking about it in passing.
I don't like this dude. Let's chop his head off. Can we beat him up already? He's like more annoying than Scott. Companion story,
I'm more
Carlotta.
entangled in the Montelli family's schemes than I ever realized.
Oh, a Spectral Rover.
When I went after the traitors,
What the hell?
when I decided to help with the Carnival,
What
the
the
game was
hell?
already in play.
Okay. She said watch the eyes. Can we just Assassin's Creed this to avoid them? There we go. We seriously just going right there? So all we gotta do is just
Carlotta
Assassin's
warned me
Creed
about
this.
eyes, so she probably wants me to avoid unnecessary attention. I'm not sure why, but staying under the radar is never a bad idea.
Oh, we're going over there? Okay. Assassin's Creed style, get in the water. Go to the rendezvous. I don't know how far their detection is. I mean, I'll beat them up anyway, but... Okay, well this is way easier than getting noticed Assassin's Creed style. Is there anybody over here? Oh, we're going over here now? No, that's something else. I was gonna go upstairs, but trialing the painting, we'll do that later. You know, this really wasn't that hard. Alright. So they're just not gonna bat an eye to all this. Alright. They said avoid eye detection, so basically we're just gonna Assassin's Creed this ourselves. Are we supposed to follow this? We are. Left the okay, that's weird. Why do we have Spectral Rover join the party then leave the party?
Carlotta's not here yet.
Just for that mission.
Guess I'll have to wait.
That's weird as hell. A messenger? What's with that smile? Was that the dear old papa? Whoever was following me seems to have left. As we casually stand in the rain. Is he one of them? There's something distinctive about his attire and demeanor. Man's trying to aura farm before he passes on to the next life, isn't he?
Might I trouble you for a light, young lady?
Old gentleman. Sorry, I don't have one.
Oh well, a cigar without smoke. My granddaughter told me Raguna's rain is a bad omen. Can't argue with that now, can I?
Oh, this is Grandpapa. Is he here by accident or design? I can sound him out a bit.
You've been looking at this painting for a while. Anything special about it?
Oh. Did it capture your interest as well? Or are you simply passing the time until the rain ends?
I mean, apparently we never got the memo of when it rains, bring an umbrella. Just happened to see you studying the painting. You could say I'm waiting.
Then it seems you'll have to put up with me for a while.
As long as you got some banger stories. If you have banger after banger stories, we're fine. So he's waiting out the rain. Why wouldn't he wait inside?
The Montelli family prides themselves on their eclectic taste in art. Any style by any artist can find its home within their quarter.
Interesting.
Art knows no boundaries of time, place, or the mind. Here we stand, united by the rain, drawn to the same painting. They say in art, we glimpse pieces of our own soul. What do you make of this piece? Care to share your thoughts?
What do we think about this painting? You step closer to study the collage. Small irregular shapes nest within larger circles, their edges melding together to form a delicate harmony. This balance, however, feels precarious, as if two opposing forces are on the verge of collision. Why does that remind me of the start of Ruby Volume 2 with the food fight in the cafeteria? The large circle completes itself by absorbing the small pieces. It's too abstract for me. Maybe the artist is seeking some kind of change.
Indeed. True artistry lies not only in what is painted, but what is left unsaid. I share the same view, except that I'm somehow saddened by the part that forsakes its character to achieve balance. Perhaps chosen by the artist for its uniqueness. Now is not the time to cling to existing balance, but to embrace the unknown. Seek change and carve out one's path, just as she once did.
Seek change, you mean this painting? So we thought about the painting until late in the evening. Is this like a secret door or something?
Glory
What the?
in Decay. The Impressionist Pizzoli's latest piece. Didn't know you had such refined taste.
Did she just smack us? I was discussing it with an old gentleman. He left soon after the rain stopped.
I dodged those pesky eyes the whole way here, worried you'd been kept waiting too long. But it seems you've kept yourself entertained.
I mean, there's probably other stuff we could have done. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
So, the old gentleman was simply hiding from the rain, was he? I see. The Montelli Quarter does attract art enthusiasts. Anyway, I'm glad prying eyes didn't follow. When it rains in Ragusa, surprises are as common as puddles. A delay is only a small splash. Calling you here with little explanation and a word of caution, I can only imagine your confusion.
A wee bit. A wee bit. It's taken me by surprise. You and your uncle both. The Montellis enjoy their intrigue, don't they?
The shark in our midst has finally made its move. Recently, several of our partners claimed to have found a superior seller and ended their dealings with us. Meanwhile, Bennett, our vault keeper, was reported to have embezzled and sold vault assets. It's said that he tried to flee, but was killed by tacit discords outside the city.
So Bennett betrayed the family as well. More like a setup.
I'm not so sure. I've worked with Bennett before. He was principled, bold, but not reckless. Not one to easily betray. And the night he died, he sent a photo to my terminal. A blood-stained page of an anthology, marked with 3 phrases. Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. When 40 winters siege thy beauty, and the planet turns right, twice and a half.
That's rather cryptic. Okay, but it makes no sense. Why do we have like an okay option and then like the my brain's not working dumb option? What the heck? Alright.
The meaning is yet to be revealed, but he is clearly conveying a message. All evidence points to Bennett being the key to uncovering the shark lurking in our waters.
Is this message gonna take like 7 to 10 business days to get to us or something? I hope not.
The Montelli family is a symbol of liberation for Raguna. We uphold freedom and equality for all. Our vault is the heart of our family. And if it is corrupted, it threatens not only us, but risks plunging the city back into oppression and isolation. As much as I hate to suspect family members, I cannot rule any of them out.
Well, the ones who will betray you worse than most are always the ones closest to you.
You, however, are different. As an outsider who has aided us in capturing the initial traitors, I hope to not be proven wrong, but I feel that I can trust you.
So you're asking for my help? I suppose this is when I volunteer to help.
My uncle's words were clear. Only those at the table can play the game. To engage with my family, one must have both standing and purpose.
Man, I got hands and they're rated E for everyone and ready to go.
So, I offer you a new identity in our upcoming inquiry. Cat's Eye, a provisional member under my patronage.
But I'm not truly a member of the family. This is obviously a lie.
If you wish to join, you must undertake the final assessment and pledge your loyalty to the Montellis.
Is that like a choice for us? I mean, we gotta help our baby girl out, don't we? Why Cat's Eye, though?
When it comes to family matters, we like to use code names, each tied to a unique token. Mine, for example, is Opal.
So, all this family talk and family oppression, is Dominic Toretto just gonna, like, spawn in with his charger?
Opal recommended Cat's Eye. It has a ring to it, don't you think?
Or does it just match your eyes?
Also, have you looked closely at your own eyes? They share the same luster as Cat's Eye gems. Now, Cat's Eye, will you stand with me to catch the traitor within our family and avert this looming threat?
Sure, why not? Well, you recommended me, so it's your call. We must prevent this threat and bring peace to Raguna. I want to uncover the true identity of this lurking shark. Sure. Are we like a whole half-foot taller than Carlotta?
I understand decorum is important to the Montellis. But among friends, can't we be a bit more informal?
What made you say that?
Did she just blush? She is blushing. You're always one step ahead. How about we slow down and savor the present?
Ah, you're curious who I am beyond my role. Is that it?
She's like that one tsundere rich primp girl who's like, someone finally noticed me.
I just might entertain that thought.
You know, this is another game I want to know what would be like if they were like in a high school anime-esque slice of life.
But for now, my agents just sent me the address of Bennett's residence. While his body has been found, what he left behind is still out there.
Agents, can we call in 007? Let's try our luck at his residence. Okay, where are we going now? If on a rainy night of family, go to Bennett's residence. His residence is actually close by. Let me check this out. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be too surprising it'd be in the Montelli Quarter, would it? Oh, okay, well, we've done it now.
It seems someone has acted faster. Those two, They're my uncle's agents, Sage and Acorn.
Those are not real names, code names. I feel like instead of saying those are not real names, y'all could have put something more funny there.
Yes, we address each other by code names. Handy identifiers in a crowd. I'll keep you updated on the family members' code names we encounter, along with any other details you might need.
You expect us to remember all of them?
Seems like they are looking for something as well. It's only natural my uncle wishes to retrieve the lost items. But my presence might raise a few eyebrows.
I'll go have a chat with them and see what they know. You can find a way around them and continue the investigation.
Yes, you try and loosen their lips. If memory serves, they are senior members, having served under my uncle for years. Regulars at Margarita's.
So they should be
Talk
trustworthy.
Business with merchants and wine with drinkers. Engage their interests, and their words will flow like a river. As for the rest...
Improv is the only way to go. Worst case scenario, bring out the hands. Hello, people. Oh, what was that one meme? Sup, posers? Acorn, Sage.
Hey, that's you they're calling.
No, that's both of us. But I don't recognize this person.
Yeah, I'm about to wave my hand in front of my face and just say you can't see me.
Neither do
Let's see if it works.
Listen up.
Acorn, Sage.
Okay, you got the names right. Must be family. Who are you?
I'm a Montelli. I'm Cat's Eye, new to the family.
Cat's Eye. Doesn't ring a bell. Probably one of those new recruits after the Carnival.
Imagine if we had cat ears to play along.
What do you need? We are just about to wrap up and grab a bite at Margarita's. Still got a lot on our plate today.
Strike up a conversation about being a newcomer. Strike up a conversation about margaritas.
Oh, margaritas. Nothing quite like it, huh? And the pizza. Oh, it's a favorite in my circle, too.
Always a solid choice when on the move. Perfect spot for a bit of catching up.
You know, the last time I was there, I heard talk about a thief stealing from the vault. Is that true?
Well, cat's out of the bag now. See that house right there? That's where the thief lived. We came to search for clues.
Did you recover his stolen goods?
No, not yet. We've looked everywhere, but found nothing.
To be honest, I doubt we'll ever find them. The thief has probably sold everything off by now. We are short on manpower. That's a needle in a haystack, if you ask me.
Isn't your boss worried? Boss doesn't seem too worried. Is there a plan B?
Well, our boss is the Padrino's son. He has his methods. Our job is to follow orders, not to ask questions. Just do what we're told, and do it well.
That's right. If you spot anything unusual, keep an eye on it. Could be your big break. With a bit more time, I think you'll do just fine.
That should do it. Time to meet up with Carlotta. Okay. Be honest, I thought we were going to go to Margarita's and have to smack him around.
So, they found nothing, but assumed Uncle wasn't concerned.
Pretty much.
That makes no sense. Everything that happened recently ties back to the vault. If Uncle wished to protect his position, he'd be quick to retrieve the items and resolve the situation.
Maybe he's hiding something. Maybe he's in control all along. Things don't add up.
Curiously, Bennett was last sighted in the vicinity of Liberty Square, where you met Uncle. Last night, I was investigating the area before I happened upon your private meeting.
That explains why you were there or so close.
But when I brought this up with him afterwards, he didn't seem privy to any details. As for my search of Bennett's home, nothing of note turned up, just as the 2 agents reported. I found no spoils, not even the faintest trace of them being stored or moved. Everything about his living space fits the profile of a typical Junior Vault employee. I also asked around about Bennett after our previous collaboration. He was ambitious, but never greedy. I was even told he refused a bribe offered by a business associate during an operation. The Montelli family is ever generous with wealth and opportunities, welcoming all who aspire to make their mark in Ragusa. Mere profit would never make him betray us.
The family protects its members, members bring the family glory.
For now, more evidence is required. The entire matter might need to be approached from a different angle.
And who was you, dear, overseer?
Hold still. See that man over there, the one that looks like a grey dove?
Yeah, we're staring right at him. Without making a movement, you follow Carlotta's line of sight. Not far away, a man, partially hidden, is frequently glancing in your direction. He seems to be observing you and Carlotta. I don't know in the other room what's making my bird go crazy, but if y'all hear any chirping, that's basically my bird. Noticing your gaze, he immediately starts running.
After him, quick.
Run, you scallywag. Alright. What is shining behind us? Follow the old man. Torn page from Ragusa City. Okay. After him. Damn, this old man gets around. Holy crap. Not just old men in anime. Holy crap. Just like Claptrap, your weakness is stairs. Man, I can't wait to play Borderlands 4 later this year. Pretty sure it's September release date, isn't it? Pretty sure
Nowhere
it is.
to run. Now it's time for a proper chat.
Speaking of Borderlands, I was talking to my friends since they actually released the Vault Hunters and all their names. And we literally got to a point where, like, why did they just take inspiration or copy over Overwatch characters as the next Borderlands Vault Hunters? And it just went crazy on from there.
These old creaky bones of mine.
Aw, poor you.
Did I offend you? Or are you just chasing down every passing soul? Never thought the Montellis would grow so aggressive.
No running, no chasing. Just a glance and you can tell we're Montellis.
He had no choice but to run. To escape his past and sever any ties with the Montellis. Right, old Duncan?
Duncan? Didn't he win Total Drama Island?
I must admit, you have an annoyingly good memory.
Ah.
It's remarkable that someone of your rank would remember a man such as myself.
I will never forget that stormy night. Nor any of the members who were caught in it.
Sadly, I've no desire to be remembered. To me, Montelli is only a name of the past. There were moments of joy, but they cannot make up for my loss. Now, I only feel tired.
Well, fair enough. Old people have that right. If that's true, why are you here? You say one thing, but do another.
Why go back to what you claim to have left in the past? Unless there is something you can't ignore.
You were standing across from Bennett's doorway, and your clothes are still damp from the rain. You weren't simply passing by, you were watching. What were you looking for? Or, should I ask, what did you hope to find?
Definitely involved.
I don't know. To grieve for my last friend in the family? To blame him for being so reckless and greedy? Or to figure out how this fool ended up in such a mess? Hoping to find the lost items and settle his debts, so he may rest in peace. I tried to persuade him to leave with me, but failed. In Raguna's game, the Montelli family has only two options. We either play to win, or are forced to leave with nothing. Every Montelli has a chance at their desires. But what's the prize? They stake everything they hold dear. Family, love, faith, principles, and even their life. Now, his ambition and greed have cost him everything.
But you can decide when to leave the table. Is that why you left the family?
Most people find acceptance easier than change, as change demands the bravery to face uncertainty. No great endeavor is without its perils. So yes, if the Montellis are to drive the change and push past current barriers, the path ahead will be anything but easy. The family exists to withstand what an individual cannot, and accomplish what might otherwise be unattainable. But within the family, each Montelli still enjoys the freedom of choice. Your leaving is a testament to this, is it not? If you're willing, there is still much to be done for Bennett. His terminal, the alleged stolen goods, everything but his body remains missing. Given your familiarity, you might help us in locating these items.
Bennett's death may not be as simple as it looks. We were also looking for more clues in his home.
In that case, you might want to speak to Scarlet Velvet.
Who was that? Right on cue. Nani desu?
The leader of a network of commoners seeking freedom in Raguna. They had close ties with Bennett. If he was really stealing, I'd wager they were complicit. And that said, with their recent fallout with the family, I can't guarantee you'll find them, let alone talk to them.
We have little choice but to try. Now, let's go. We're off to the most reliable source of information in Raguna.
The black market. Don't tell me this is Raguna's black market. Head to the most reliable source of information. Wouldn't that be that masked lady who's also invisible? Or am I mistaken? Am I? No! I didn't want that. I somehow knew that Stingray was we were gonna catch on to the Stingray. Not Stingray. Is it Stingray? I forget what it's called. Best place for information is a pub. I don't think Scarlet Velvet would hide something so public.
In Raguna's market, they say fortune seldom favors those who lack a taste for fine drinks. Among traders, there's a secret code in the way drinks are mixed. A base of bitter almond and mint, for instance, usually signals danger and death. But some have devised their own, more private codes.
So they send messages by what they order. It's not just a drink, it's a conversation.
Yes. This area is essentially a neutral zone in the city. No affiliations, no restrictions. With the ongoing feud between Scarlet Velvet and the Montellis, Finding her will be difficult. But I've heard they have eyes and ears here. So all that remains is to order the right drink, watch the crowd, and let their reactions lead us to Scarlet Velvet's contact.
Greetings. What will it be today?
Bartender.
A Scarlet Velvet ribbon, please.
Oh, so it's the name of a drink.
Scarlet Velvet. An uncommon choice. Perhaps the one you seek is waiting just as patiently. May you both find what you've come for.
Weren't you the dude from earlier? No, you just look like him, don't you? Talk to those present to identify the contact.
Kirsch, whiskey, and cherry tomatoes. Does it mean revenge? Blood orange gin. That drink you have there is quite rare. Would you mind telling me what it means?
You will know it when you need to. It's a secret too terrifying to speak of.
Wait, maybe I'm not ready for this. Forget it. I don't want to know. Imperator above, I am but a humble man, obsessed with the secret code of drinks. I shan't risk my neck over this.
We just scared the poor soul. What grand schemes occupy your time?
I've been exploring how drinks might encode numerical values. Through alcohol content or vintage, perhaps. But lately, I'm starting to wonder if the drink itself even matters.
The key to any language lies in the shared rules and agreements between both parties. With that in mind, the same drink, or even the same object, can be given countless meanings. Much like how my people and I sometimes improvise codes with whatever's available.
For an instant, you feel a gaze from where you got your drink, but it vanishes as soon as you turn to look.
Sounds like you've been at this code research for quite some time. Mind if I ask you a question? Do you know when the bartender started his shift today?
Is Carlotta suspecting the bartender?
Let me see. I got here quite early, and he was here about the same time. Probably around 8 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you. That's all I needed.
Man's been here for like almost a 12-hour shift. That sucks. Talk to those present. Casually jolted down snack list. What is this? Oh, that's just that. Okay. Do you have any info?
Oh, there you are. I noticed you as soon as you walked in.
Care to join me for a drink? So will you take this drink?
Don't get me wrong. I've only been here long enough to recognize that drink, but I'm not making any guarantees beyond that. That swagger and flair. You're with the Montelli family, am I right?
And if we say no?
I know I'm not the one you came for, but don't dash off just yet. You don't know what I have up my sleeve, you know? How about you let me prove how reliable I can be for your family? Go on, test me.
Tell me the most curious thing you've heard of. That's funny.
If you're talking about Bennett Montelli, he's right at the heart of the family's latest drama. Word is, he has broken the family's oath. But one of his greatest moments was recovering a lost shipment with the family's young lady. Isn't life full of ironies?
Impressive.
Same gaze from
You've
before.
proved yourself capable. 3 days from now, at this hour, return here and order a golden ears mambo. Watch for someone wearing a green tourmaline.
Oh, is that all we could get? Alright, bartender. Ask of other drinks, hand him the scarlet velvet ribbon. What? She said return in 3 days. Is there really anyone else to ask? Let's just see if you have anything. Screw it.
The wild desires
They swallow me like the roaring waves. Oh, how maddening's your tender love. I'd forsake it all, just to be forever lost in your embrace.
Hello?
But this amber drink, a deadly poison? Or a healing tonic? No, leave me be. Don't bother me. The void, the endless void has consumed me. I want no part in anything. Who are you and who am I? Montelli, Phasalia, the Order, the Commoners. Without these names, what sets us apart? But reality is cruel, and we have no refuge.
Seems like the alcohol has brought out his inner bard. Is he just drunk or completely out of it?
Let's go. Clearly he's not the one we're looking for.
Okay, I'm pretty sure this is all down to the bartender, isn't it? Ask about other drink options, hand him the scarlet velvet ribbon. Why not?
Anything else I can get you? Or is there a problem with the drinks?
It's you we have a problem with. No, we are here for you.
As expected from a scarlet velvet informant, you are smart. In a place like this, a bartender is the perfect cover. The least noticed, but with the best view. You mix every drink and pass every code. You might not understand all of them, but nothing of importance ever escapes you. So this scarlet velvet ribbon is meant for you. Am I correct, sir?
Well, well. It finds its way back to me at last. A drink of trouble, I'd call it. Contact has been made, and by the rules, a conversation should follow. But Scarlet Velvet has decided there will be no further dealings with the Montellis. The partnership is broken, and whatever bond you had is all but gone. If you do meet up, Lady Carlotta, aren't you afraid things might turn ugly?
There's no need to fight when we can talk. We're here to solve problems.
It's rumored that Scarlet Velvet's decision to end our partnership has something to do with a vault keeper named Bennett.
Surely you don't believe that nonsense.
Then what is the truth? Bennett was recently found dead in the wild. The dead are silent, but you are not. So let's talk.
Wait, Bennett is dead?
Why are you acting so surprised? So there was a connection after all? Seems like the news hasn't reached you.
That complicates things, I'm afraid. I'm not sure if trusting Montelli is a wise choice, but in memory of Bennett, if you truly are as noble as he believed...
Bro, I'm about to smack you.
Go to Whisperwind Haven after dusk. I will inform Scarlet Velvet.
How far away is this? 800 meters. That's like right outside right here. Alright, good enough. The Nimbus Sanctum. Every time it shows me the Nimbus Sanctum, I always think it's a SOS. Ghost Girl A. The heck would that time be? And the little emoticons. Oh, now it's throwing us in there.
Is that another special event in Eglatown? And this message, is it a prank? Or is there more to this?
The longer you stare at the message, the more the words seem to twist.
What's this smell? Nope, I can't take it. Gotta take a break. Ugh. Ew. Why do I still smell it down here? Wait, this weird frequency is coming from that message. My head, so dizzy. I'm gonna lie down. Just holler if you need me.
Looks like we've been hit by the weird frequency in that message. I should check out what's going on in Eglatown.
Alright, well, we will do that later. Oh, is that the start to Cantarella's story quest? Damn, these cross paths. That sucks. Ah, okay. Probably should have looked at that, but oh well. We're gonna come back here anyway, so...
Terminals are divine artifacts from the Sentinel, brought to Rinascita by the first Primus.
The Acolytes...
What you possessed were nothing but privately made replicas, existing solely by the grace of the Primus. How dare you defy our cleansing of such blasphemy?
How dare you?
We never stopped asking the Order for permission to wear the terminals, but every single request is denied. You won't even tell us why. You've controlled the terminal supply, and the family stopped trading with us. These are all we have left. Why should we hand them over?
I can sense your fervent desire for the artifacts, and the blessings from the Sentinel. But whether you are worthy of the terminals is for the Order to decide. If you willingly part with your wealth in devotion to the Order's divine cause, the door to forgiveness might still be open. But should you persist in your defiance, we'll have to escort you to the penitentiary for judgment.
People are quarreling there.
The Order and the Commoners. It must be Scarlet Velvet causing the stir.
I like how we can be so close and they don't notice us.
The Order's arrogance is known, but such blatant actions. Is it because we're far from the heart of the city? Let's first address their troubles, and then we'll have a proper talk.
Smack them around, ask questions later. Oh man, it's been a minute since I've used Carlotta. Do we still have the... Yeah, let's go. Oh, there's more? Alright, we got... Our jackpot's gotta be on point then. Alright. Gotta make our jackpots on point. Yeah, there we go. That was kind of cool, Rover almost turning into Carlotta.
Ah, the Montelli's second daughter, and this year's laureate. I suggest you tread carefully and avoid crossing the Order and the Sentinel. Especially not for the sake of mere commoners.
Okay, on the next path we tread, can I get Rover with guns? Rover with some guns would be fire.
Must I remind you again? Trading reserved terminals is a breach of the discipline.
I didn't see anyone trading terminals here. All I see is you taking what's rightfully theirs.
We paid good money for these. If you're taking them, you owe us a refund.
Yet the very traders who took your money have seen the error of their ways and reported your dealings. They have sworn to repent for their illicit production and cease all trade with you.
Illicit production, traders? Is he talking about the Montellis?
How sad, Miss Carlotta. Such loyalty to your family, only to be left in the dark. No one bothered to inform you, did they?
Oh, please. My ties with the family are not so fragile as to be shaken by mere words. The fact that we're having this conversation at all means that you cannot ignore my status. Wouldn't you agree? The Sentinel and the Primus have declared free trade as our undeniable right. Scarlet Velvet is always entitled to trade as they please, regardless of their previous partnerships. You preach the doctrine, yet fail to adhere to it yourself. If I were you, I'd be on my way to the penitentiary. Willful transgression is the worst blasphemy one can imagine.
Mark my words. The day Montelli is brought to its knees by the Order and Phasalia will be the day you beg for the Sentinel's mercy. When that day comes, all shall be under the Order's control, and it will not be long in coming.
Such bold words from nothing that's gonna happen.
Ernesto, the bartender, said you needed to see me. You may have just offended us, but you heard it. Your family has left us in a mess. Frankly, I don't see the point in having this conversation. But, since Ernesto said it's about Bennett, I'll give you a minute, for his sake. Speak quickly.
What you heard could be another lie from the Order. What if the Order is trying to turn us against each other?
Regardless of the bigger picture, your side ended the deal. We were informed at short notice to stop all trade. And it's not just the terminals. No more jewelry, perfumes, and all that nonsense. You saw what happened today. And not to mention, I haven't seen him on telly for nearly 2 weeks. Where were you when we were fighting against the Order and the Phassalias?
Montelli had been dealing with its own troubles lately.
There was a slight issue of a traitor in the vault, so our hands were tied.
You sure don't beat around the bush.
A direct approach works best at times. Actually, what that acolyte claimed is news to me. Surrendering control and ceasing trade are not in the Montelli's vocabulary. The Montelli creed has always been family first and a pioneering spirit second.
With your grandfather, maybe. But he won't be around forever. When Capello takes the helm, you won't have a say.
Or we will if they don't find a body.
The real question is whether we can get our trade back on track. Can your family still be trusted? What I need is a solid promise from someone in charge. Can you do that? One thing's for sure. I don't want to see the family who first broke the monopoly to trade with us commoners end up defending it.
I'll speak with my uncle and grandfather to see what happened with our cooperation.
You know what? This is supposed to be your family's business. Why am I saying this to you? Excuse my earlier words. So, Ernesto told me Bennett's gone. What happened? He seemed fine the last time we met.
Some say he got what he deserved for stealing from the vault. And there's the rumors that you helped him fence the stolen items. Of course, we think that there's more to the story.
Good judgment there. The rumors are nonsense. Fencing stolen goods? Please. Bennett used to handle our shipments for the vault, but everything was above board. Nothing shady, okay? He knew his stuff. Never took advantage of us, never budged on prices either. For him, it was always business first, friendship second. When he was running late, he'd stay up at that hill sometimes. We even set up a shelter there after it happened a few times. That's all. Come to think of it, he did stay there for a while the last time we saw him. Asked us to stash something too. What was it he said? I hope we don't need to use it.
So Bennett left something behind on purpose.
Seems Bennett may have anticipated the trouble ahead. I wonder if you might show us to the shelter. We'd be most grateful.
There's an entrance along the coast. Go straight down the road and you'll see it. What's your business there anyway?
To test our hypothesis to see if there's anything of importance hidden. We're definitely going to find something hidden, aren't we? Go to the entrance to the coast. Wingray it is. Never mind. Wingray, go elsewhere. Whoa, I can't turn. I remember the ringway goes over there. Take the gondola.
Watch out.
Ooh, that was worth it. I could actually use those later for upgrades. That was worth it.
Leave it to me. One is the sound.
Take out the cheaties. Say no more, fam. Honestly, I can't wait for the next story part of this game. I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep going off of the high of the anniversary, but kind of can't wait to see what's next, because I'm pretty sure next week it's gonna be the 3.3 story quest for Star Rail and the possible ending of Amphorius before everything gets rewritten.
One is the sound.
And I'm really looking forward to that. And that's gonna go hard. Which the only thing that sucks about that, I'll be honest. Remember when they said it was supposed to be a romantic, happy-go-lucky, warm and fuzzy feeling in your tum-tum story, and then it's straight diabetic sadness?
Wonderful sound.
So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it, especially with all of the little cues and literally the foreshadowing, if it's true or not.
You can tell someone was here. Look at the mess. Perhaps Bennett deliberately arranged it this way as a cover. We'll each use our senses to search. Then let's gather and analyze the clues we find.
Nope, I did not want that. Sensor. Investigate. You come across a tattered book. As you flip through it, nothing seems out of place. Maybe this is what Bennett left. You decide to take a look at the book and inspect it later. It's right here. I'm pretty sure the last one is by Carlotta. Slightly faded oil painting. The woman in it wears a serene and enigmatic smile. As you look closer, you see the pencil marks of the letters M, L, and CL in the woman's eyes. Where is... Oh. Staring right at it. You spot a small, delicate rotor device, but you have no idea how to open it. You decide to take the device and inspect it later. Share the clues?
Something is strange here.
It's a trap.
These items aren't exactly rare, but they're not everyday objects either. They seem out of place here. Looks like Bennett left them deliberately.
Indeed. But what I find strange is... these items. Don't they seem familiar?
Were they the ones stolen from the vault?
Do you recall those 3 lines from the anthology? The ones Bennett sent me in the photo?
There seems to be a connection here.
Thy eyes guide my course in the tempest. The woman in the painting here seems to stand in the gloomy rain, but her eyes remain bright.
This line refers to the letters ML and CL in the eyes.
Like the secret code in drinks, what matters is never the object themselves, but the shared rules and agreements between both parties. Now the book. It appears to be about winter, which is likely related to the second line, 40 winters.
40 winters, try page 40. You flip the book to page 40. There, written in large numbers, are 1, 9, and 0.
The last one is a rotor device. The planet
revolves right twice and a half. You and Carlotta rotate the device 2.5 times to the right. With a click, a slip of paper pops out showing numbers 4, 6, and 8.
MLCL 190468. That format. It's a vault storage code.
Something's in the vault.
Of course it is. Bennett was a vault keeper. But what was he trying to convey in such a cryptic manner? 4 letters. The highest clearance level in the vault. Could it be? Hold on.
Carlotta? Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Asked me to keep an eye out for Bennett's terminal. Well, I found it.
Amazing. Where did you find it?
Yeah, that's for me to know and you to wonder.
Oh, great. So much for trying to be partners earlier.
But it was not in good shape after what it went through. Yeah, if you can use it at all, the data and the records inside might need to be recovered.
Understood. I'll have someone pick it up for restoration.
Wait, what now? What, you're not even gonna check?
Why are you stuttering? Isn't it a good thing that we found the terminal? Why are you stuttering, bruv?
No, it's nothing really. I'm just worried it might be too tricky to repair.
And why would it be too tricky to repair?
All right. We'll inform you when there's more to share.
What now? Shall we go get to that terminal or see what item the code represents?
We're returning to the Montelli quarter first. The terminal will be fixed there. As for the codes, we'll figure it out once we arrive. You might not know this, but Bennett was never granted the highest clearance in the vault.
Isn't that a good sign? It means Bennett might not be guilty after all, just as you suspected.
But it's replaced by another suspicion. One I am reluctant to entertain, but I'm forced to consider. Only grandfather, uncle, and I have the highest clearance. Liberty Square, our proximity, the vault's security clearance, a traitor among the top brass, the indifference towards the stolen goods, and the authority to end dealings with Scarlet Velvet. There's someone all evidence points to. Were I to entertain it, it all starts to make sense. Uncle.
I had a feeling it'd be the uncle.
But if it was truly him, the heir to our family, who betrayed us, wouldn't that be utterly absurd? Now all that remains is to see what the code reveals. It might clear our doubts, or confirm it.
Whether it will clear our doubts or confirm it, there's only one way to find out.
I'll be with you, no matter what. So let's see where this leads.
Of course we'll be with our baby girl. This game isn't called Wuthering Wise for a reason. Return to the Montelli Quarter. Oh, we're in the lower part of Egla Town, okay. Oh, we're gonna have to run there. Oh well. As I spawn in a bush. What the heck? Glitching out right there a little bit. What the heck? Honestly, I wish you could race these guys a bit more. Little tub puffs. I have a feeling this is going to turn into a shootout, isn't it?
My people just reported some initial progress on the terminal repair. Let's go. Our meetup spot is right ahead.
Well, we do bring a sword to a gunfight, so... Oh, we actually have to talk.
Lady Carlotta, we received a terminal addressed to you, signed DC.
It's from Duncan. You must have been on a Duncan run.
The initial restoration is
sorry.
almost complete, but some data is overwritten or isolated due to the extensive damage. We were only able to recover certain sections. Our evaluation suggests that a full restoration might not be worth it. But, if you insist, Mr. Pierre at headquarters is an expert in this field.
Good. Make sure to contact him. Now please project the restored sections.
Absolutely. One moment.
Carlotta's agent takes out the damaged terminal and projects the restored data before she leaves. As you and Carlotta review the projected data, you notice a pattern of movements between Margarita's Bennett's home and the vault, with only two deviations, Liberty Square and a dock. Liberty Square, I was there not long ago.
Yes, that's where I was investigating that night. Seems like the intel was right. Bennett did go there. And the other location, I think it's my uncle's private dock. Primarily used for storage, not shipments.
Capello again? That does sound fishy. Should we head over after this?
Reviewing the records hardly proves the connection between these locations. If time permits, we should take the terminal to Mr. Pierre. He's an old friend of Grandfather's and is an expert in this field. There may be other useful information in the terminal. But first, let's put that code to use. It could help us narrow down the range and provide better clues. Follow me. This is why I suggested we return here. Our vault holds everything. family property, valuable items for trade, and prized possessions entrusted to us by clients. The complete inventory and access records can only be found here, accessible to those with the proper clearance.
Basically, it's the Black Shores. It's their version of the Tethys system from the Black Shores. Off to the vault?
Follow me.
I was about to say, was she about to go through that bush? Little secret entrance, eh? Access the records for the code. Ooh, I kind of like this. Avocado vault. Kind of feels like we're hacking. I can't really do anything here because it's just showing loading. Technical upgrade, second generation technical test, 4 days ago, unknown, 2 days ago.
Someone extracted the core data module. It's empty now.
Oh, so we weren't supposed to have anything, okay.
This must be what Bennett was trying to tell us before he died. Someone with access to the vault has broken their oath and leaked the data module. Now only Uncle, Grandfather, and I have the clearance to retrieve it.
So that clears up all the questions, I see, but what can he gain from it?
In Renacita, the Order maintains control over terminals, unlike other countries where they're freely traded. My grandfather learned to modify them during his early ventures in the new Federation. Our lantern-type terminal is a modified model. It may look purely ornamental, but it houses the tech modules we've developed. As Scarlet Velvet said, aside from our art dealings, we've been supplying these terminals to resonators at fair prices as part of our discreet business.
Honestly, the terminals in this game are pretty cool. I will give them that.
By doing so, we've
all the different kinds.
Monopoly. We've given more people the means to protect themselves in their ventures, giving them choices they didn't have before. The Order is aware of our discreet business, but they turn a blind eye as long as we don't openly challenge their authority. The hefty taxes we pay maintain this delicate understanding. As a result, no family member would ever divulge our terminal secrets, much less allow the modules to fall into the wrong hands. What exactly are you planning, Uncle? No. We must find the core module.
Carlotta, where are you?
Anywhere but here.
Uncle, may I ask you something first? Before the carnival, the priest showed me your pendant. How did he come by it? And what led to your capture?
Uh-oh, she's serious now.
Does it matter? All you need to know is that it's handled, and I'm in the clear now.
Were you mistreated? Did they coerce you into doing something against your will?
Heed my words. Whatever you've uncovered, put it behind you and all will be as it was. No grudges, no consequences, only family.
You don't do that to family, man.
Now, we've had some trouble with the shipment over at Septimont. As the rightful heir, I'm giving you a new order. Take care of it. And I'll pretend none of this ever happened.
Man, I'm about to call in our backup in Dom Toretto. This ain't what you do to family.
I refuse.
Excuse me?
I said I refuse. I can't act as if nothing happened. I won't let a family member die unjustly, or see our modules fall into the wrong hands.
Don't trouble yourself with the modules. Yes, our family's ambition has led us far, but it's exacted a price paid in blood and tears. What harm is there in choosing the safer, easier path?
Because there are no easy paths.
I can't believe you just said that. So, you're refusing to tell the truth and reveal the module's location, is that it?
Why do you insist on tearing everything apart? Have you ever thought about what Padrino would say? What others would think of us? I've given you an out. All you need to do is accept it.
Then so be it. Your course is set, as is mine. But mark my words, I will stop you, Mr. Capello.
Yes, use the force on him. Choke him out.
I'm sorry you have to see this side of our family.
It's okay to be a little less perfect with friends. It's messy, but still manageable. She's our friend, baby girl.
Really? I just wished... No. I did promise I'd try to drop the pretense with you. I may need more time to come to terms with all of this. I don't regret uncovering the truth and exposing the traitor. I'm just saddened that my uncle is the one behind it all.
Big bad uncle.
We were meant to be the guardians of our family's ideals, to carry the torch forward. And yet now...
They get some really nice visuals of the moon and a little midnight sky. Ooh, that's pretty in the background. They do get some really good visuals for the scenery of this game.
Well, wallowing in emotion won't solve anything. Our priority now is to recover the data module. Every moment it's missing puts our family at greater risk. The core module is difficult to carry around. They must have hidden it. The dock Bennett visited used for storage. Could it be there?
It wouldn't be in the vault, would it?
We need to adjust our strategy. My conversation with Capello will have alerted him. He's likely to move the module sooner than expected. I need to inspect the dock for any clues.
We may restore more data in this terminal. There could still be other possibilities.
Indeed, but time is not on our side. If Capello acts on this, I might lose my window to secure the module. Our sole advantage now is that we're operating as a pair. I need you to take this terminal to Pierre at the bank. If the dock turns out to be a dead end, we will need other leads.
What's your next move if we find the module?
I know that securing the module alone won't suffice. I must uncover Capello's true motives. How it will affect our family. I'll figure it out. I promise.
Are you sure about that, Batman? Man, who is a Batman and who's a Robin in this part of the story? Head to Capello's private dock. Running. Well, that really wasn't that far away.
I call it a dock, but no ships ever come. Uncle has concealed what he took from the vault here. A secluded place entirely under his control. For a secret trove of such value, the lack of security is strange. There was little resistance on my way here. This can't be right.
Little, there's nothing here.
I sense an energy fluctuation nearby. Time to investigate. The size of this place is manageable. I should be able to trace the source quickly.
That would be this, wouldn't it? You track the energy fluctuation, sifting through the gaps between stashed goods and looking for its source. A strange box catches your eye inside. A stunning handicraft adorned with jewels sits in stillness. It's exquisite, but not what you seek. Was there nothing here? Okay. You trace the energy fluctuations to the piled goods and start looking for its source. On the left, a delicate aroma of wine fills the air. As you spot bottles of golden osmanthus wine to the right, carefully folded, custom-made clothes catches your eye with their luxurious fabrics. But none of them in the data module you seek, nor do they seem connected to the mysterious energy fluctuation. That's it, just 2 items.
Nothing so far. Was I wrong? Maybe this place doesn't hold what we're looking for. Why did Bennett come here then? Or am I too late? Did Capello get here first?
The gondola?
And the energy fluctuation. It was going off and on. No. I couldn't have been imagining it. Such a big mirror. Why is it here?
Mirror, mirror on the wall, reveal our secrets to all. You're not gonna get trapped in the mirror, are you? Please don't be trapped in the mirror.
It doesn't seem to be made of common glass, but some kind of crystallized energy. Oh.
The jewel?
Will I find the data module on the other side? Or was all this just a trap?
No, Carlotta! No! Why was she still thinking in her head? Okay. I take it that we don't have to watch out for anything? I guess just go to the vault? Not the vault, the bank for Mr. Pierre. What is... Oh, that's the memory thing that keeps popping up. Oh, it's the grandpapa.
Hello again.
Old gentleman. Hello again, Carlotta's grandfather. You must be Francesco. Current head of the Montelli family. Should I call you Padrino like the rest do? Sure, let's go for it.
You don't seem very surprised to learn who I am.
Not really.
Carlotta told me Mr. Pierre always follows her grandfather around. My instincts weren't wrong when I saw you together. It also explains why you seemed familiar when we first met.
Was our previous meeting really a coincidence?
What's the term for it? A destined encounter? The universe brought us together, and I happened to take the initiative. It's almost poetic. Wouldn't you agree? That's it. I doubt you want more chit-chat. I know you're here for that terminal. Let Pierre inspect it for you, and we can resume our conversation.
Alright. Little head scratch, all better. Now with a little heart-to-heart, you knew I was coming. And you knew why I'm here. Why does this seem like we're just relaying Virgil's lines?
Remember that painting we discussed earlier? In a fragile equilibrium, the smaller piece is forced to repress its true nature. It's confined to a seemingly flawless structure, stripped of its autonomy. I don't want the same fate for her. But I can't simply impose my path upon her, expecting blind obedience. She must find her own path, with a partner she can fully trust. As for those who betray their own blood, there will be no leniency. Even my own son is not exempt from this. However, before I intervene, I want to see her plan take shape. My hand should only be played as a final measure.
Fair enough, fair enough.
The old give way to the new. It's the way of the world. But for us Montellis, the courage to break from the past matters far more than clinging to it. So I ask you this favor. When the time is right, give this to her. She'll need it.
It's a little tricky, but you're lucky to have my expertise. This terminal is defunct, but I've retrieved all its data, even the overwritten and isolated bits.
Damn, so he's like the pro hacker of this world, isn't he? You mean data was erased from it?
The terminal has been tampered with, but nothing was intentionally erased. It seems they wanted to overwrite the data to avoid detection. I can show you. Do you have a terminal? I'll send over the data so you can see for yourself.
Man, anyone who's a resonator in this damn game has a bloody terminal. These records. Our little hourglass ball.
I assume you've taken care of Bennett's body.
We dumped him in the Tacit Discord zone overnight. We'll claim he was killed by those monsters tomorrow morning. Sir, are you sure? Are we really going to work with the Order? Have they made you kill one of our own?
We're in too deep now. Handing over the data module to the Order will cement our position as an ally of the authorities. We'll replace the Thessalias. The other resonators in the city are irrelevant.
How dare you want to replace the Thessalias? Cantarella is a certified badass.
And Bennett, I would have taken care of him regardless. He knew too much. He deserved it for pursuing the Scarlet Velvet matter. Anyone who gets in my way shall meet the same fate.
Yes, sir.
We all stood together on that stormy night. Each one of us losing someone dear. And we all share the desire for our family to find an easier path forward. The best way to avoid sacrifice isn't fighting, but aligning ourselves with superior powers and knowing when to yield. You may have left the family, and I should expect no more favors from you. But I ask this of you one last time. Please, put this terminal in Carlotta's hands.
What's in it? Carlotta? What will happen to her?
Nothing, save for the standard location tracking data every terminal holds. In 3 days, I'll be negotiating on behalf of the family with the Order. I just want to make sure Carlotta doesn't interfere in the meantime. She'll be given a chance to join our side. I promise. Think about Bennett. If you take care of this, I will overlook what he stole and let it be a thing of the past. I know you care more about your late friend than you're willing to admit.
Unbelievable. What is Capello even thinking? Killing one of our own? It's a complete betrayal of our family. I must record all this madness with something. My terminal? No, it's too risky. Wait, I have Bennett's body. Nobody's going to pay attention to a dead man's terminal. I'll record it, then overwrite with new data. I have to keep this record well, in case I also...
That terminal was a part of Capello's schemes. They set a trap in the docks. But we're already too late. Carlotta, I can't reach her now. I must go check on her immediately.
A trap? Wait, sir. Wouldn't Lady Carlotta be in danger? I don't think that's part of your plan. Are you really letting her face this by herself?
She's already there, so why bother? I trust Carlotta and our esteemed guest. It is a trap, but also an opportunity for her to mature.
In the meantime...
What is that?
Frightened child.
The family will shield you.
Uh-huh.
These flashbacks. Could it be from touching that mirror? Energy crystals made into a mirror with pre-made Sonoro inside.
Mirror realm.
A sly trap. This Sonoro, the docks, Bennett's terminal, Duncan. When did it all begin? And the hand that pulled me in. I need to get to the bottom of this. And quickly.
Can I see the map? Oh, this is just a mirror world of it. Okay. Interesting. Oh, wait, no. That's the actual map. Okay, that's the actual map, so I guess this is just part of it? Huh.
These masterless echoes have turned hostile. The frequency fluctuations in the Sonoro seem unstable.
Shoot first, ask questions later. Oh, dipped off and weave. So, I've been working on trying to upgrade my resonators, and I've kind of missed playing as Carlotta. And a team. I've been working on leveling her up, and I need her traces up. Which, at the moment, also kind of sucks.
Victory favors me.
Well, that was kind of overkill.
The answer is likely there. I must investigate that mansion. The way out and clues I need may lie within its walls.
Ah! No! Back off, back off! Are you one of the tougher opponents or enemies? I don't really think this is part of this quest, but now that you're here, I'm gonna shoot you down. Well, I guess we have our ult back. Did this actually do something? Oh, it just gave us the chest.
Anything
Okay.
catch your eye?
Cremation tuning. Okay, maybe that was there before for something else. Alright. Let's go storm this little... Not really castle, this palace. Go storm the palace. Mansion, I guess. Storm the mansion.
This layout and decor seems strikingly similar to our mansion, just with slight differences. This area, these decorations, the chandelier specifically, were destroyed during the invasion 5 years ago.
Where's that? Oh, it's over here.
Truly in the past, or trapped in some kind of simulation.
Is this what their mansion looked like beforehand? Forward it is.
If you're telling me he's adopting that orphan girl from the other side of the family, spare me. Already heard. Actually, I imagine the whole family's caught wind of it by now. Isn't that why we're throwing this rally for her today?
Tell me, how on earth do you stay in the loop, tinkering away at home like that? You must be shocked. Capello's already the heir. So, Why on earth did he adopt her?
In a corner of the mansion, Carlotta's gaze is drawn to two members engaged in conversation.
Orphan girl from the other side of the family, adopted by Padrino. This rally, held for me. The mere touch of the mirror was enough to instantly draw out my memories, experiences, and even passing thoughts, creating this sonora.
Carlotta pauses, trying to make sense of the situation, but one of the members suddenly notices her and begins asking questions, much to her surprise.
You look a little familiar. Oh, it's you again. What brings you back here?
You shouldn't know me yet. Not at this time.
I don't understand. What time? What are you talking about?
Sorry. Please don't mind what I just said. I'm not really sure where I am, why I'm here, or what I need to do.
Actually, I think he meant to say, we just saw you. Just now, about a minute ago. You walked right past us and headed that way.
Yeah, I'm just surprised you're back so soon. By the way, you do look a bit different, don't you? Your outfit. No, it's more the accessories, really. Yours are red, but the person I saw had blue ones on her wrists. Oh, perhaps I'm imagining things.
Blue accessories. I saw blue accessories on that hand that pulled me inside. I suppose she's the friend who invited me here. Could you tell me where she's gone? I've been left alone since arriving, and I believe I really should meet her.
Perhaps she's just out for a stroll. The preparations are behind schedule due to a mishap. Everyone's waiting for the rally to begin.
Yes, now I remember. The rally didn't start on time because of a lighting malfunction. On the other hand, once the lights are turned on, something may change and it could reveal new clues. Thank you. I think I know where I'm going now.
You're welcome, I suppose. Not that we've done much for you.
That caught me off
I
guard.
doubt it means much to say this to you, since you only exist in this place, and unlike me, you probably don't need to hear this. But I believe Padrino took her in because he saw the makings of a true Montelli.
So, she wore blue before she had the red. Now we're going over here? Code! Don't we have a code? Check the list. For the first 2 digits, trees and chandeliers in the hall. Passwords in the balloons. Pop the balloons around the venue. Whoops, that didn't really help. How am I supposed to...
Ah, there you are.
Oh, I'm still on the sensor, ain't I? Flight is not even gonna work here. How the... Wait, don't I have... projector, camera... How do I...
Gently does it?
Alright, let's get up here.
It's been 3 days. I haven't heard back from them at all.
Pop the balloons.
Improvise.
Okay, well that didn't work. Is there stuff I can throw? I'd rather not waste the ultimate. Oh, that kind of goes straight. Okay, maybe we need to do that. Yeah, there we go. Because I'm pretty sure there isn't like some kind of lock on in this game or lock. So yeah. Let's go. Out pops a chest.
Anything catch your eye?
Memory starts to slip. August 9th, wedding anniversary.
Gently does it?
Oh, it just gives us the whole code, okay. 6289. 6289.
All right, time to check the lobby.
Right, show me your secrets. Little excessive for that.
Come over, my child.
Oh, her grandpapa.
Sir, are you talking to me?
Yes. Fret not, Carlotta. Come up to the front, so everyone can see you.
I'm looking at what happened 11 years ago. Two entirely different moments are crossing paths right now.
Today is a special day. The beginning of your journey as one of us.
One of us. One of us.
As my granddaughter, you will now carry the Montelli name. My name. The family's name. And with it, its privileges and responsibilities.
I knew it. She shares our bloodline.
She is a true Montelli, just like the Padrino.
Back window. Who would want to go around calling themselves back window? It's like I'm reliving the past. This is not exactly how it happened.
Puny little thing. Such a nervous look to her.
Isn't she from the lesser side of the family? And a girl at that. Why her? What makes her worthy of the Montelli name?
My thoughts exactly. I failed to see how she could possibly belong to our ranks, let alone carry the family name.
Says the one who goes around calling themselves back window.
It was you. Recognition. Praise. Glory. Isn't that what you want? Stay here, and you'll have all of that.
Mirror self. Ooh. This is like when we fought Jane Doppelganger. Why does her recolor go hard, though? The silver and gray with the blue? Ooh. That color scheme is really cool. Not even batting an eye. It's gonna go right through her, isn't it?
Is that the exit?
No time to waste. Go!
Dazzling sunlight. Am I in the court?
Hmm.
Have I left that scenario already? Now the question is, what moment from my past does this represent? No, these decorations, they aren't real, even if they appear to be. This is just another simulation from my memories.
I don't think we're supposed to shoot her. Chase her down! Oh, that was short-lived. Okay.
How do I leave this place? Leave? But didn't you just follow me here? Cut the nonsense. You were the one who brought me into this scenario. Ugh, fine. But why should I tell you? True, I brought you here. But remember, I am a product of your own making. Your memories, your desires, your fantasies. From this moment on, I am also Carlotta Montelli. We will share the same past, present, and perhaps even future. Don't pretend we're alike in any way. And keep the Montelli name out of your filthy mouth.
I kind of like her color scheme, only because it's different.
Right. How could I forget? You worked so hard to earn the illustrious Montelli name back then. And this was your humble abode, correct? A poor little girl from the forgotten side of the family.
Okay, are we okay? I think stream might be lagging a little bit. Okay, I think we're fine.
A star in the ballroom. A top investor at the auction house. But your true talent, being the family's favorite weapon. Carrying out orders without question. Is that all you live for?
Man, it's been really windy the past few days, this whole week. I'm really hoping the wind isn't interacting with any towers near me.
I thought you'd be thrilled with what I'm offering you. Acceptance, validation, indispensability. Did you see how everyone adored you? Isn't this a dream come true?
Oh!
Planning to shoot me again?
I mean, it crossed our mind.
Don't bother. This scenario is born from your consciousness. And it's also my domain.
Alright, boys, 10 paces.
Since the frequencies here can be shattered, they can also be brought together again. Why not try shooting yourself? Perhaps that will work.
This isn't Data Live. Are you crazy?
Don't be so quick to deny it. If you truly never craved acceptance and recognition, would I even exist?
I don't really think I need Diva Carlotta that much.
Since praise
Nah,
and
she more like
affirmation
emo.
aren't enough for you,
More like
I'll
emo.
give you a chance to prove yourself. Show me how much your sweat and tears are worth.
Let me guess, defeat the TDs. Oh, there's 4 of them around here? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ah, we got hit. Ah, don't put me in the wall.
Running won't save me. Still recognize me?
Oh, we're getting some hits on. You know what? You are really annoying throwing your little discs at me. Let me guess, more sarcasm?
work, but this is only the beginning. You must be dying to know which part of the past this is. Would you like a little hint?
This is like when your babyface self meets the heel version of you.
Blood debts will catch up with those who have to pay. The storm is coming.
I am the storm that is approaching.
Ah, now you remember. I knew you'd never forget. The rain that night never ceased in your heart.
Help! Help! Damn it! This is a trap! They've taken what's ours!
In the name of the Montellis, this won't go unpunished.
Did you hear that? Oh, the panic in their voice. How they must be begging for a capable leader to come and save the day.
More TDs? Address the danger.
Can you keep up? Quickly and swiftly.
Well, it is more TDs.
Still recognize me?
I'm gonna save the ultimate just in case. Besides, with all these combos, these guys are easy. Join the discussion with the other family members. More people hurt. Down here.
3 key areas have been hit one after another. South 2nd Block, West End Dock, and our headquarters.
Capello.
Intel says the Thessalias are gearing up for another hit on our headquarters. As usual, we can expect the Order to turn a blind eye. They ambushed Father first before we did anything to them. It is beyond unforgivable.
We're running out of time. Capello, we need a plan before Padrino wakes up. Call for reinforcements from the East End. It's risky, but if they don't smell our manpower shortage, we might just make it through.
No, we shouldn't do that. The Thessalias were keeping an eye on our other territories.
No, we're not doing that. They can take the West End. Our men will retreat to headquarters.
Why? They're tough, but we're no pushovers either. We earned our turf fair and square. Why should we back down now? When Padrino eventually wakes, how do you plan to explain that we have let his and the entire family's efforts go to waste?
But we still risk exposing the location of our headquarters. It's all about predicting their moves and keeping ours hidden.
What about you, Carlotta? What do you think?
Once again, this deviates from my past experience. Well, I'll point them down the right path this time. We'll hit their base. Our people on the East End, the South 2nd Block, and the dock will stay put to give the impression we know nothing. Then we'll send our main forces to where the Thessalias keep their echoes. The trade routes mean nothing compared to that. As they know what we value most, we need to demand something of equal worth from them as our bargaining chip.
Is this really going to work?
We can't afford to lose our people. Everything else, even the mansion, are simply assets. I'll cover the rear.
Well then. I have a feeling, well, this is definitely about her past.
A smooth surrender.
But pretty sure this is how she wanted it to play out originally, but it played out how it did.
Still recognizing.
Alright, some of y'all gotta chill.
You will yield.
Alright, chill with these combos. Chill, bro, chill. Put down the weapon and firmly grasp it.
Found your weak spot.
Alright, outside now for more TDs waiting for me.
Brilliant lights the way.
Through the mirror again? I think there's more to her backstory. Alright, well, take the ultimate to the face.
A new era awaits.
Another one? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No! Also, I'm getting hit like crazy. Carlotta's lunge she has, really good. Imagine it showed off the ultimate in the cutscene.
Look at you with your brilliant plan. So clever. It could have saved us from our humiliating defeat.
Yep, it did happen the other way. I was right.
You didn't just come up with it because you knew what happened. No. That idea has been brewing in your mind since that very day. How does it feel to finally have your dismissed plan validated? Back then, no one bothered to ask for your input, did they? The big shots like Capello and those old-timers couldn't care less. The family ended up making the worst possible choice. They called for reinforcements, depleting resources in both headquarters and the East End.
No. Cynthia. Look at me. Please. Why is this happening? At the West End. It's all my fault. I should have been more careful. Oh, you're the only family I have left. The Montelli's motto is enterprise. But there's no end to this enterprise. No end to the ambition. No end to chasing wealth. How much more do we have to lose?
In the end, your dear grandfather had to step in and fix the mess you all made. The plan advanced, but the dead were forever gone. It stands as the greatest tragedy in our family's history. With that blood debt haunting you, you became the sharpest blade, working harder than ever to protect the family's interests.
Are the heel part of her boots made of jewels? I'm just now noticing that. Are they made of jewels or something? If so, that's pretty cool.
And Capello? Did he think of seeking the Order's protection after that? When it became painfully clear that his power alone couldn't secure his ambitions? Come to think of it, what's so wrong with that, Arden? By doing so, the family's interests can be preserved. Is this not the balance you wish to maintain? You were never meant to make decisions for the family. Do you really have what it takes to reshape the order of things? No matter what you say, I must stop him. Why? Didn't I just show you a better future than what you face now? Merely an illusion of your making. My choices may have altered the outcome, but it's impossible to prove now. The past is set in stone. We only have one path before us. Yes, the cold rain from that night still haunts us. But we cannot be shackled by the past. I might not be in charge, but my principles are clear. Every action I take is for the benefit of the family. I must leave here and stop Capello. whatever the consequence. You're unshakable, aren't you? So you've made up your mind already?
We're gonna have to fight her, aren't
Our
we?
negotiations have reached a dead end. Then I'll need to try something else to make you stay.
Now she's gonna be shooting us, isn't she? No? Huh. Find the end of the maze. We're actually going through a maze. Holy crap. Well, it seems linear. Let's go. Oh, bloody hell. No. Alright, let's go right. Pretty sure we're gonna fail it on the first try, aren't we?
You should have gone left. Wait. Or maybe not. Think it over. I told you before. You should take the easier way out.
Oh, then I'm going right. I ain't taking no easy way out. There is no shortcuts. What you talking about?
Wrong. Wrong again. Do you really think you can choose the right path? Stay. Let's get lost in this maze together. From one window to another. I'll keep you company.
To the left. To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right.
Do you truly think you are worthy of the Montelli name?
Choose another path. Alright, we're going left again. Is there an actual maze, or do we just choose a path and go with it?
What an embarrassing sight. What is so painful to watch? You might have another chance up ahead. Don't disappoint us, okay?
Yes, that's right. Keep moving forward. You're getting close. You have to press ahead. Don't doubt yourself.
Try the path never imagined? Oh, I was hoping in a way we could just go forward and break through that. I guess not.
Don't you see? This is what happens when you choose the wrong path and back the wrong horse. The cost will be far greater than you thought. Why do you always end up on the losing team?
No, not this way, Piccolino. You should try another way.
Piccolino?
Choose wisely. You still have a chance to make things right.
I feel like I'm being mocked. Choices seem endless that you suddenly notice a path that has never been taken. No left, no right, but something entirely different. How or... Ah, so going that forward, okay. Oh, cutscene. Why are we fighting Evil Rover? Oh, never mind.
Why are you...
Don't ask silly questions.
I was worried you might be in danger. Also, I'm here to deliver this.
The little blicky. The pew-pew device.
The gun was always there. You earned the right to use it the moment you chose to act on your own accord.
Man, that looks like a 3-star normal weapon.
Looks like you've made up your mind.
Padrino's gun never leaves his sight. If he places it within your reach, it can only mean one thing. You've been entrusted with the authority to act in the name of Montelli. Now, whether it fires and where it aims, the choice is mine alone.
Head to the center stage. I was about to say, you can't have so much glass breaking and not expect me to think Stone Cold is showing up. Come on. I know it, like, obviously won't ever happen, but you can't have the glass shatter and not expect me to think Stone Cold is showing up.
I am merely a blade made for killing. Am I really qualified to change the status quo?
Why won't you obey my orders?
I'm getting old. We should take the easier approach.
If we can make other people pay the price.
So, why can't you just give in to me and stay here?
But that would be the easy thing to do.
Swift and resolute. The end has come.
It's been a minute since I've used Spectro Rover.
Victory favors me.
Alright, we're gonna drop the double ultimate. Alright. Well, this mirror self is getting wrecked so fast. Okay.
Still recognize me?
One is the sound. Break.
Okay, mirror self really isn't that hard.
Swift and resolute.
I will say you weren't that bad to take down. Oh, no phase 2?
How did you let go of confusion and doubt so easily? Those were your true feelings. You and I. What makes us so different? Rover, care for a story?
Who's ready for story time, baby?
A story about why a certain girl was adopted. Prayer alone offers no salvation. In the face of survival, creed becomes meaningless.
How dare she eat the tribute? Nanny always said that I'm telling Nanny.
Who would have thought? With a Montelli after all. The hall is in chaos. Yet she clings to her weapon. What a monster!
This suits a Montelli well. Repurposing decoration into a weapon.
Defying indoctrination to chart the course forward. Her blood runs with the same fierce will as ours. Come with me. The family will shield you and open your eyes to a new world. you will rise to become a true Montelli.
So basically we get caught up.
So Duncan was in the dark about the real cause of Bennett's death. He simply wanted to protect his friend's reputation, and Capello used that. Duncan gave us a rigged terminal to cover Bennett's debt, clearing his name. Capello couldn't have tampered with the terminal data himself, or he would have found the information hidden beneath the overwrites. He simply laid a trap at the dock that Bennett visited. I can empathize with Duncan, even to some extent Capello. They're driven by a desire for safety and stability. Tempting future, even for me. We will never achieve that by surrendering ourselves to the Order. From the very beginning, our paths diverged. To yield to them now means giving up even more. And once we lose our grip, we'll no longer have the luxury of refusal.
Kinda want to go back to the mirror world, but I guess that's the point of Sonorosphere, so...
Grandfather and the others have already paved the way. I will follow their lead and chart a course towards a brighter tomorrow. For our family, and all of Raguna. Wealth and power will safeguard our freedom, while freedom, in turn, will nurture wealth and power. The Montelli family is set to break the Order's suffocating hold, and lead Raguna towards a wider horizon, embracing Septimont, Huanglong, and other countries. And through it all, we will never forget who we are. The family exists to accomplish what one cannot, and withstand the winds of fate. This is the future I envision for the Montellis.
So, what do you plan to do next?
Like I said, we seize control.
We shoot first and ask questions later.
An all-out war with the Order isn't a wise move. Rather than blindly tailing Capello in search of a hidden data module, let's take control and have him come to us. Scarlet Velvet mentioned they need a formal reply, and we can deliver that. Care to help me give them an unforgettable response in 2 days?
We're taking the initiative, I like it. Have him come to us, that makes things interesting. Wait until the scheduled action 2 days later. Well, I'm pretty sure that's the final part of this, isn't it? That's probably definitely the final part. What did they give us? The terminal. Okay. What was I here for? Time, that's right. Screw it, it's not like really time matters too much in this game, I'll be honest. Oh, 1900 hours. I forgot about that. That's on me. Wait, do I have to go 2 days later at that time? 19. Screw it, we'll go more days. I like it. Let's make it happen. 4 days gone. Head to the trading hall as planned. Aren't you just right over there?
Wind guide me.
Oh, I thought it was close. Oh well. Alright, let's head over there, shall we? Pretty sure this is gonna take up the rest of...
Can you hear me? Just checking your location. Have you reached the spot, my clever accomplice?
Accomplices, let's go. Everything's going according to plan.
Perfect. Remember to be stealthy. Scarlet Scarlet Velvet and my operatives are positioned in all the streets around the venue. Should anything go awry, I'll set Plan B in motion. The venue only has one entrance. I've arranged for a handler to get you in. You'll go in first and then help me slip in without drawing attention.
Talk to the family members at the entrance.
Oh, the upstairs parlor is off limits, reserved for a private event.
We gave you the heads up before. Boss wanted a batch of gifts for our business partner. Oh, we have our mask back on.
Yeah. Now that you mentioned it, yes, they did tell me about that. But weren't you supposed to arrive half an hour later?
Ah, forget about it. Half an hour is enough for me.
What was that?
Ah, forget about it. Oh, I mean, I thought it was good to come here half an hour early. We can get ready sooner this way.
You do have a point, but it's a special day. I need to confirm everyone's identity. What's your code name? Show me your token.
Token, I don't have one. Where's the promised handler? He should be here by now.
Hey, Tulip. Why are you still standing there? Come here. Boss just asked for you.
Mr. Informant.
Ah, a tulip coin. I remember you. You work at the vault, don't you? We had a drink at Margarita's.
Well, it's been a while. Don't tell me you've already forgotten me.
No wonder you arrived early. You people at the vault are always one step ahead.
Or we just want to get it over with.
Yeah. We can talk after getting the job done. Now hurry up. We'll deliver the gifts together.
Man's exuding NPC core. Enter the trading hall. Man helped us out and didn't even get to have his face shown.
Have you made it inside?
We have.
This area is under surveillance. On either side of the main stage, you should see something that looks like a control panel. Operate it to disable the cameras, then place the gems I made with my forte into position.
Ooh, I hope this is a place we can come back to. Over here it is. Oh, this. I remember this. Basically the little Spider-Man puzzle. The Spider-Man games have these similar puzzles. Stop messing around. I want to do this. You go like this. Honestly, not really that hard.
How did it go? Any issues?
Nope.
Everything's fine. Just got to the place we agreed on.
Place the gems.
The front of the hall. Done.
Wasn't there... Okay, the other spot's down there. Okay.
Main hall, 5 o'clock. Done.
We can use our little...
Blind spot? Done.
We can use our grapple in here. And our little flight device. Okay.
Back window done. The setup is complete, and the time we planned is drawing near. How's it going on your end?
I'm out of the mirror and the jam is set up. Capello actually inspired this plan. Otherwise we wouldn't have been able to infiltrate. The Order's agents have taken the bait and are at the location. Blue Rain and Retriever are primed for action. We'll head out at the chime of the hour.
Wait until the time of the deal. We're gonna blow this place up. I hope we get to blow this place up. I haven't seen anything for this story quest. Wait here. Ooh, another cutscene. Let's go.
Nearly go time. The Order's men should be here. Double check everything.
Damn!
We should talk, Capello.
You! Why are you here?
Your guests won't be showing up today.
Carlotta. Looks like you've pieced together the whole story. So it was your crew who tipped us off about changing the time and place for the deal yesterday. Let me guess. You fed the same line to the Order, didn't you? Playing both sides, setting yourself up nicely. But something doesn't add up. You couldn't have pulled this off alone.
Our thoughts exactly.
Capello's promise of safety and comfort are nothing but a sham. He's been using our family as pawns, making them pay the ultimate price. Bennett was just one of his victims. He didn't fall at the hands of tacit discords, but to Capello himself. His body was disposed of outside the city's limits. The truth is, Bennett never betrayed us. The path of the Montelli family is one of unity. We stand together, leaving no one behind. I can't promise there won't be more losses, but I will prioritize the welfare of every member. I do not take sacrifice lightly. Now, will you continue down this path? Or will you align with our cause for Bennett's sake and your own?
Man, poor Duncan. He just didn't want to lose his friend.
Trust built on deception always comes back to haunt you. You're getting what you deserve.
Now that you've lost both the goods and your trading partners, this is your last chance to bow out gracefully.
Bow out gracefully? Do you think I still care about saving face at this point? My only regret is not being ruthless enough. I should have cut you loose earlier, making you pay the price like the others who crossed me.
You betrayed your family's ideals. And how would that work out for you, huh?
And what of it? You'll never understand. We lack the power to protect everyone, so what's wrong with seeking a powerful ally? Why not align ourselves with those who share my true goal? You're right. I've crossed the line. But I can still salvage this if I take you out and reclaim that data module. Everyone, capture them!
Time to leave.
Copy.
fall for me, will you? Then, let's fall together.
Okay. Okay. Bring the data
Scarlet
module to a
Velvet
safe
will have
place.
secured Duncan and will bring him to a safe house. He'll return after everything's settled.
And we
Regarding
can't.
the order, I tasked Blue Rain and Retriever to pose as Capello's agents and declare the cooperation null and void.
Didn't that place
No
just blow
data
up?
module, no explanation or any follow-up. Capello is already a lost cause. The Order will realize this soon enough.
How can that place still be there if it blew up? Literally the dancing, the little opera music in the background as we literally shot our way out of that area. Alright, that was amazing. To a safe place. Are we just following these tracks, or are we going to the bank? Okay, I was not expecting that. That was amazing.
The rain's back. I remember telling Grandfather how I hated the rainy season. I once saw rain as a bad omen in Raguna. When it rains, it's easier to wash away bloodstains. That's why acts of revenge usually happen on such days. But today's rain feels different. As it falls, the troubles of yesterday are washed away. I feel calm. Like I've found my true self again. My present and my future are now in my own hands.
Well done, Carlotta. Thank you, Rover. My girl could not have accomplished this without your assistance.
She personally invited and vouched for me after all. She is capable enough under her own right.
I had faith in you too, but you surpassed my expectations. It appears I underestimated the potential that you possess when working together.
The little Rover's thumb
You
up.
just said. Looks like someone's been keeping secrets from me, huh?
Nope.
I've been curious. You entered that scenario and delivered his gun to me. How did you earn my grandfather's trust so soon?
Over a painting. I'll tell you next time. That's a story between the two of us.
The nerve. Fine. Since we make such a good team, I'll let it slide for now.
Oh my god.
Capello and his lackeys will face the consequences of their actions. Our code is simple. Vengeance for blood. Death for life. No one is exempt. There's a lot at play here. It will require some effort and a true Montelli at my side to handle it.
As long as she's being back to being happy.
I'll take care of the rest.
Long as she's back to being happy, it's all good.
But before that...
Group hug? Group hug? No, not what we're doing? Okay. Are you leaving?
Yes. What, miss me already?
Of course not. Yes, I'll miss you. Who knows when I'll see you again? Maybe a little.
No need to feel sad about parting. For each goodbye brings us closer to the next hello. That's my favorite way to think of it. A countdown to our next reunion. With Capello ousted, the family needs someone to fill his shoes. I must assist my grandfather through this tumultuous transition. There's no one else to do it.
So that's why we lost her through the rest of the story. Or the main story in Renacita.
Thank you, Rover. As my grandfather said, things couldn't have gone so smoothly without your help and support. Now that the dust has settled, you no longer need to stay with me as Cat's Eye of the Montelli family. But still, I want you to have this. As I said, every member gets a token that matches their codename. Though you already have a pair of cat's eyes, please accept this as a token of my appreciation. No, this gem wasn't crafted by my forte. I chose it just for you. I know someone like you won't stay just for me, and joining the Montelli family might not be in your plans just yet.
But she's like, there's a chance. Nah, as the MC, we can't stay too long in one place.
But I'll keep this code name for you, Cat's Eye. The first and only member to receive my personal invitation.
Carlotta companion quest complete. Okay, that went a bit... That was amazing. That also took a little bit longer than expected. But that was pretty fun. Let's go check this out. You know, we were already there. Ooh. Roche. You know, if some of these, when some of these are kind of wearable, I really wish we could just wear them. I remembered I wanted to. Where is... I wanted to do hers next. That kind of took a little bit longer than expected. I don't know, maybe we'll do that one for tomorrow. Maybe we'll do Cantarella's tomorrow. I think we probably will. I'm kind of getting a bit sleepy, and I think the strong winds around here are messing with the towers around me, so I think we'll probably just cut it here just in case, so that stream doesn't get cut off partway through, just in case. We'll either just do more story quests tomorrow or go back to Bleach for a little bit, but I know the, what is it, 3.3 update for Honkai Star Rail comes out next week, so once that drops, we're going to be dropping everything, doing that until we basically finish it and get caught up again.
It tastes good.
And we'll see, we'll go, I guess we'll just go from there. So we will be live again tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And without further ado, I must bid you all adieu, so goodbye. And good night, bang, and I will see you later, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.